Hey, this is Paul with ConvertingCopy.com, and today I have a quick tutorial on how you can increase the chances that the emails you send out to your subscribers will end up in their inboxes versus their spam folders. And to do this, we're going to authenticate our ownership of our domain with our email marketing service provider. And to do this, we're going to be using a couple different methods, one of which is called DKIM, that's Domain Keys Identified Mail, and another is Sender Policy Framework, SPF. These are basically just two ways of creating records which will be on our hosting account and connect to our email marketing provider, which says to our email marketing provider that we are in control of our domain. We have control to our domain's hosting account, and as such, any emails which we send out through this profile in our email marketing software are actually coming from us, are actually coming from our domain. And then that's important because then our email marketing provider can add that authentication to every email we send. And then when it goes out to our Yahoo subscribers, our Gmail, our Hotmail subscribers, Yahoo, Gmail, all of them can see that these emails are coming from the actual domain which is listed, and not someone who is trying to feign like they are coming from our domain. So the emails are actually coming from Paul from ConvertingCopy.com and not someone who just wants to make it look like that so they can spam my subscribers into thinking things are coming from me. Hopefully you're with me on that. So this is good because not only are my emails more likely to go in my subscribers' inboxes, but anyone trying to send out email spam from my address through whatever spammy means they have of doing that is undoubtedly going to end up in the spam because it's been verified they're not coming from my domain. So it works both ways in your favor. And it's actually very simple to do this. Now that I'm done talking and setting that all up, you can do this in, it doesn't matter who your provider is, Constant Contact, Aweber, who I've used in the past, MailChimp, which I have up right now. I'm in MailChimp right now. It's just, the process can be a little bit different. Just search for DKIM or SPF with your email marketing provider, and you'll find out instructions on how to do it specifically in that provider, but it's always pretty much the same. Here in MailChimp, I'm in Account, go to Settings, and then Verified or Authenticated Domains. I've come to ConvertingCopy.com. This is the domain I want to authenticate, so when I send out emails from Paul at ConvertingCopy.com, Yahoo Mail, Gmail knows they're actually coming from me, from my domain. Alright, so just click View Setup Instructions, and whoever you're with is going to give you a slightly different bit of code. And so we're going to create two different records, one for the DKIM, one for the SPF. For the DKIM, it's a CNAME record, so I've copied this bit right here, which I've blurred out because it doesn't apply to you. But then you come over to your hosting account, and I have HostGator for this domain, and HostGator uses cPanel for the user interface. So in cPanel, you just go for the advanced zone editor. Most hosting providers use cPanel, so it's pretty much going to look exactly the same as this. So once you're in the advanced zone editor, you select the domain you want to create a record for, come down to add a record and select CNAME, and then paste in the name which you just got from your email marketing provider. And then the value they're going to give you for the actual CNAME, you can paste that in the CNAME field. And then TTL is the time in seconds between cache refreshes, cache updates. So mine standard is 14,400 seconds, so I'm just going to keep that intact. That's the same for all my other records. Click Add Record, and just like that, it's been added. And now I'm going to add my SPF text file. So I copied that, go to Add a Record, and this time select TXT. And then the name in the TXT file is just your URL of your domain without the www or the HTTP. Just the name itself, .com. Go with the same TTL. And then the text data is the bit of code they give you right there. Add that record. So now I have my new CNAME and text files, text records I should say, and then we can come back here and click Authenticate Domain. It's going to check and make sure those records are in place. Once it finds them, Converting Copy has been authenticated. So now when I send out an email, Doesn't matter who I'm sending it to. If they work with DK, IM, and SPF records, if they have the ability to check those, which most providers do, all the big ones do, that 99% of your subscribers will be with, they will see that email is coming from you and your site specifically. They're going to put it in the inbox, and everybody trying to be you, if that happens, and spam through your email, will much more likely go to their spam folders and out of their inboxes, which is what we want. All right. So like I said, very simple. It's about a 30-second process between your email marketing service provider and your host side, and it's just that easy. All right. So get that done whenever you create a new list for a new URL which you're creating email campaigns from, and verify and authenticate it, and you'll be much better off in the long run for it. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Paul with ConvertingCopy.com. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I do hopefully helpful tutorials like this pretty frequently. So yeah, hope to see you around the channel and the website, and I will see you soon.